Peers finally caved in on the bill after midnight. After hours of tedious back-and-forth voting, Rishi Sunak has said that the final passing of the Rwanda bill is a fundamental change in the global equation on migration. The triumphalism came after the House of Lords finally backed down and accepted MP's rejection of any amendment to the flagship bill. After weeks of so-called parliamentary ping-pong between the two chambers, MPs and peers were yesterday forced to sit for another 8 hours, in grueling scenes that saw MPs reject the Lords' remaining 2 amendments. The Lords force a vote on one of the 2 remaining amendments. MPs then reject that amendment again, before the House of Lords caved in. The government's victory came shortly after midnight, following a final victory in the Commons with a majority of 75. Speaking early this morning, Mr. Sunak hailed the passing of his seminal legislation as not just a step forward but a fundamental change in the global equation on migration. We introduced the Rwanda bill to deter vulnerable migrants from making perilous crossings and break the business model of the criminal gangs who exploit them. The passing of this legislation will allow us to do that and make it very clear that if you come here illegally, you will not be able to stay. Our focus is to now get flights off the ground, and I am clear that nothing will stand in our way of doing that and saving lives. Home Secretary James cleverly added that today is a landmark moment in our plan to stop the boats. He promised that the safety of Rwanda bill will gain royal assent, and become law, in days.